When it comes to the indie space, it's interesting to see the different approaches some developers have versus those of others. There are folks who are obviously trying to push the limits, mixing together different styles of play, taking chances, and putting their efforts on the line. And then there are those who simply seem to be shooting for making something modest but worthwhile, checking satisfying boxes, but perhaps not doing much of anything groundbreaking. In my mind, that's where Spindle falls amidst a lot of competitors in the general action-adventure space. While the competition is out trying to change the world, with some failing spectacularly, it seems content just to have an interesting story and pretty simple but satisfying gameplay, which isn't a bad idea at all. Oddly enough, given the pretty bright and colorful world the game takes place in, you'll be playing the part of death, but at least you'll have a trusty pig companion by your side. The issue is that though the responsibility has been passed on to you, something isn't quite working correctly, so you'll need to set out on an adventure to set everything straight. As you may have guessed, Spindle absolutely has a sense of humor, and when paired with the pretty approachable gameplay that makes for an adventure that's more often satisfying than frustrating, at least if you don't mind the challenge level being lower than average. You will have to get into some scraps and face a periodic boss as well, but the game seems to do a good job the majority of the time, finding a balance to it all. Of course, that also may hold the game back a bit if you're looking for it to be a little more ambitious. Rather than being focused on pushing in any particular direction, the developers seem to be content to generally keep things familiar and reasonably light, opening the door to the more casual audience having fun with it as well in the process. Whether it be dungeon puzzles, a periodic riddle, or some combat, compared to its peers, this feels like a milder and more gentle action-adventure extravaganza, choosing fun and some touches of nostalgia to entertain you, rather than push you. Given the fact that you don't see too many titles in the Switch eShop choosing that path, it's a refreshing one and works well while it lasts. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being at 8.1. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's currently available on the Switch eShop for $19.99. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review. And if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on the Switch or the Switch 2, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time.